all I can say right now is, wow. I'm shocked at the development that I learned a few minutes ago. So, I mean, if you guys haven't heard about this by now, you're about to hear about it very soon, because I'm sure it's going to be a big news story in college football. First, for those of you who don't know who Big Dave is the father of both DJ Uiagalelei and Mateo Uiagalelei. Of course, DJ, starting quarterback for Clemson last year and projected starter this year. Mateo Uiagalelei is at least the first or maybe second projected prospect at defensive end in this coming class. I mean, Mateo is a freak athlete. Mateo is, I think, 6'5" or 6'6", 270 pounds, runs a 4.5. I mean, the guy's a freak athlete, and everybody in the country wants this guy. He's got offers from Alabama. He's got offers from Oregon. He's got offers from Southern Cal. He's got offers from Ohio State. And this is a shock to me. I just learned this a minute ago. That, apparently, according to Big Dave, who's their dad, who's very active on social media, by the way. I follow him on Twitter religiously. I think he even follows me back. But anybody who's a Clemson fan knows who Big Dave is. When I saw this on Twitter, I didn't even believe it was real. I'm going to go ahead and put the tweet up now. So first of all, I'll set this up for you. I went on Twitter and somebody had taken a screenshot of a tweet that Big Dave made about Clemson football. Well, let's just go ahead and put it up here. It'll make more sense. Of course, this is Big Dave's Twitter handle. I haven't heard from one coach at Clemson football, and he even tagged them in it at Clemson football yet. No DC, no D-line or DN coach. I don't understand. Do you even want Mateo? When I first read this, I didn't. Now, if you look down here, this is at 9:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. Of course, you look down here at the bottom, look what it says. This tweet has been deleted. When I first saw that somebody screenshotted this and posted it, I didn't think it was real. And I responded and I said, are you sure this is real? There's no way that Clemson hasn't even spoke to Big Dave or Mateo about recruitment for this upcoming class, because like I mentioned before, I mean, he's one of the top prospects in the entire country. And on top of that, his brother is the starting quarterback at the university already. I mean, it didn't even make sense to me. And so the first thing I did, naturally, was went to Big Dave's Twitter page and looked down, and sure enough, this is what I found. That's where I got this from. Now, look, I have no idea if this is real. People's Twitter get hacked, and we may hear that tomorrow morning. You know, Big Dave may come out and say, you know, my Twitter got hacked, and this is all a ruse or what. I have no idea. Clearly, it's been deleted. I don't know if it was deleted by him or if his shit got hacked. I have no idea. Okay, I'm not saying anything. This is just a shock to me. Well, first of all, I'm shocked about a couple of things. First of all, I'm shocked that if this is true, that Clemson hasn't been in contact with Mateo. And second of all, even if Clemson hasn't been in contact with Mateo, I'm shocked that Big Dave would tweet this. I'm shocked about the whole thing. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, if this is real, I've never seen anything like this before. I've never seen anything like this before. This is crazy. And I mean, it'd be one thing if Mateo was, obviously one of the best recruits in the country, most highly touted recruits in the country, and Clemson didn't contact him, which I find hard to believe. But on top of that, though, the fact that his brother is a current player there, and also the fact that Big Dave would take this public instead of calling Coach Sweeney or Wes Goodwin or any of the defensive recruiters for Clemson and take it public before talking to them. I find that hard to believe. This whole thing is hard to believe. It's really weird. So, like I said, maybe we'll wake up tomorrow morning and we'll find out. Big Dave will say my Twitter got hacked and that wasn't me. And maybe that's the case, because that's the only thing that makes sense to me. The only explanation that I can come up with is this has got to be somebody else doing this and not him. I mean, I really can't wrap my head around the fact that this. I mean, DJ is the starting quarterback at Clemson, and if this is true, for his dad to come out and do this publicly on Twitter. Does not look. It's not a good look for anybody. It's not a good look for Clemson. It's not a good look for. I mean, imagine the questions that DJ has to field because of this. Imagine. I mean, the whole thing is a mess. I'm telling you, I'm in shock right now. If this is true, if this is real, I've never seen anything like this before. I mean, other than Lonzo Ball's dad coming out and doing what he does, I have never seen anything like this before. So, all I can say is wow. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing whether or not this is true or not, and the explanation that comes behind it, if there is any. I mean, there's only two. I've been on Twitter a long time. There's only two reasons you delete a tweet. One of them is because somebody hacked your account, and the other reason is because you regret tweeting it. So, I mean that's pretty much it, son. So one of those two things happened, and again, I'm not casting judgment until I see what the final word on this is. But if this is real, man, oh man. Well, if this is real, number one, I feel sorry for DJ, because he's the collateral damage in this whole thing. And if number two, if this is real, I want to know what the reason is behind Clemson not offering Mateo or contacting. I haven't heard from coach at Clemson football yet. Really? That is crazy to me. So anyway, I don't even know what else to say. It is what it is. But we'll all find out together. I hope I'm not spreading fake news or any of that. I mean, I don't want to be like spreading. I'm not that. I'm not that type of guy or YouTuber or anything. I don't spread fake news. But this is shocking. Period. So we'll see what it is. We'll all find out together. And of course, once I find out the real deal, what's going on here, I'll give you an update. But this is crazy. It's crazy. Either way you look at it. So. Anyway, it's your boy, Pigskin Pete. Check it out.